Las Vegas, Nevada is alive with energy here at the Sanborn Stadium as 28 BeamNG Monster Jam drivers go for glory to win the second BeamNG Monster Jam World Finals. Who of these 28 drivers will get it done? Find out as BeamNG Monster Jam, the finale of Season 2, is coming up next.
It's about that time, so put it up, let's get it on. Made it this far, time to show the world who's number one. Number one, pull it up to the line, let's do it. Let's do it. Anything in my way, I'm running through it. I watch the lights and my hands are sweaty. I hear the people screaming, so you better get ready. Yeah, cause when it drops, I'ma take the shot, rock the spot, make it hot. Cause it's about that time. It's about that. It's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that. Cause it's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that time. It's been a long time. Yeah, it's about that time. It's about that. It's about that time. It's been a long time.
It is time to conclude Season 2 of the BeamNG Monster Jam series as we're here once again at the Sanborn Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the BeamNG Monster Jam World Finals 2 in Las Vegas. I'm Joe Alongside me, Trey Bardo. 28 of the best drivers in this BeamNG Monster Jam season. They all come here to Las Vegas to fight for the championship. Winner takes all championship here, Trey. What do you expect to see with this crazy track we have for these drivers?
Oh, last time we were here, we saw history get made. We had our first World Finals champion in Keegan Thompson, Northern Nightmare, and we saw the first ever front flip. So, I mean, if that says anything, could history repeat itself when we see something else incredibly and crazy happen again, or not? I mean, I'm going to bet money on we'll see some pretty weird action tonight.
I think we're going to see some crazy stuff for sure. The odd number drivers will come out of the yellow lane. The even number drivers come out from here, the green lane. So they're going to have choices. It's going to be different basically with every run. Some drivers might full throttle out of Thunder Island, hit the nearest obstacle, while others might try and search around the course. As you see the wall of backflips, you see the bus stack, you see everything these drivers have to go off of. Let's go take a look at the 28 trucks to freestyle for the World Finals Season 2 Championship. Kicking us off, it'll be Obsessed Logan Williams, winner of the Atlanta Last Chance event. Then in Bulldozer, it's Noah Clifton. Racing Caden Williams, Seaman, and El Toro Loco, it's Conrad Evans.
In Hurricane Force, we have Benny Lynn. Scooby-Doo has Brandon Beal, and in Predator, it's Zachary DeLello.
Then we have Black Pro and Caden Lynn. In El Toro Loco, it's Jay Randall. And in Bounty Hunter, we have Jordan Stout.
In Medusa, it's Nicholas Morkeys. Kraken has Luke Rainey, and Max D, it's Ross McTrain.
Then we have Bakugan Dragonoid Lord Chung. She's in the midpoint of the event. Then Overkill Evolution, Tony Silver, and Mad Scientist Evan Hunter.
And Bro Camino, it's Ryan Wilson. Gravedigger has Justin Zeitel, and Northern Nightmare, it's Keegan Thompson.
Then we have Gravedigger, Nathan Stapleton, Stone Crusher, Cody Anderson, and in Max D, it's Anthony Hernandez.
And Monster Energy, it's Marshall Burrow. Big Kahunas has Zachary Fitzwater Sr. And Gravedigger, it's Eli Bright.
And then we have the three champions. Mel Militia, Brendan Sarlin, Max D, Matthew Burnett, Son of a Digger, Jake Galway. The three division champions go out last. And we'll see how Logan Williams, the Atlanta Last Chance event winner, can do here in the Obsessed truck. Obviously, he did some amazing things out there at the Atlanta Speedway to win that one and get here just to Las Vegas. But now he's to do that same crazy stuff, maybe even crazier, to win the World Finals Championship as the first truck out.
You know, we always talk about the nerves about being the first truck out, and I feel like this one's a little bit of mixed feelings because, one, you're excited. You made the World Finals, but also, you're the first truck out at the World Finals, Joe. I mean, how do you process that?
Yeah, I'm sure the nerves are amplified by about 10 times, maybe even higher for Logan Williams in the Obsessed because, great, you made it onto the biggest stage and a walk-off victory in Atlanta, but now you're the first one out. That's a lot to live up to here in the Obsessed truck.
Especially with this type of track, I mean, you have little room for error. I mean, yeah, you have room out there to move your truck around and turn. As you can see right there, he has a little bit of trouble even getting past that, little car stack there. But I mean, right in here in the middle here, you don't have that much room to try to save your truck if you need that space.
And he lands right in the water. Trey's going through the pond. First truck out already. We have a truck that went through the water. About half of the run remains for Obsessed and Logan Williams. It's been a solid start for Williams, but he's going to try and pick it up here in the final half of the run, maybe go crazier.
Nice slap wheelie there as well. He's going to carry it all the way to the other section there. Comboed up with a sky wheelie. Oh no! Is he going to be able to flip it? I don't think so.
Just rolled down the ramp. It never had a chance. About 30 seconds left in an unfortunate end for Logan Williams in the Obsessed, who went crazy out in Atlanta to just make it here, but unfortunately it ends early for him. So look at the replay. A wheelie carried into the bus, but looks like just went too far backwards.
I mean, I appreciate the move he was trying to pull off here. If he would have done it, that would have been something crazy, especially for the first truck out, but it just overrotated too much, and it ended up upside down.
It's going to be an 18-5 for Logan Williams. That's not out of 3 judges. That's out of a 40. There's 4 judges here, so an 18-5 is a little bit below the halfway point of judging right here. Now we have Noah Clifton in the Bulldozer. The last driver made it on points in the West Division. Made it by 1 point there. We'll see what he can do in the Bulldozer. We know Noah Clifton goes crazy. We'll see what he does for 90 seconds here in the World Finals.
This track might be up to his liking here. You can definitely get a lot of air off of these jumps here, so we'll have to see what he does it with Bulldozer there. And we've seen from the past here at the World Finals that drivers tend to send it off some of these jumps.
Whoa! Look at that sky wheelie, nicely done over the MX Hill. A little bit of a wheelie off the tabletop right there, but that's the moves, Trey, you have to do to try and get this World Finals win. They cannot go easy and expect to win it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, Joe. The winning run here tonight is going to be the one where the driver risks their run every single jump they take. They got to do something to where it might flip them over and end their run early, but if it doesn't, it's going to work out for them in the end.
Yeah, that risk versus reward. These guys going to be fighting that all night long. As Noah Clifton definitely doing that. The Bulldozer going crazy in the early part of his run. He's nearing the final 30 seconds in this Bulldozer truck. He's carried some nice momentum. He's got some nice tricks, and for sure, if he can fill out the clock, this will take the lead away from Obsessed and Logan Williams. He's already filled more of the clock than Williams did.
He's definitely doing everything he needs to do with 20 seconds remaining here. Might need to get a wow factor or 2 into this run just to, give himself a very good score. I would say, anything above, 32 and above might be a solid score to, be in the lead for a while, but we'll have to see what he can get.
And we'll see as he's nearing the final 5 seconds here, going over the bus kind of sideways. He's getting towards Thunder Alley. Has to turn before that, and no such move could be made to end out the run. So Noah Clifton, it's a very solid stretch. There wasn't really a wow factor in the run. He's still going for the fans. He's going to trash the truck for the fans. So Noah Clifton ends upside down. Body panels flying everywhere in Trey. That was not for scoring. That was just for these Las Vegas fans who came out to support all of these 28 drivers.
Yeah, hey, the fans appreciate it, and I think he had a motto of if this truck comes home in one piece, he has to make sure it doesn't. So he ended out his, I guess you couldn't say run, but ended out his World Finals appearance in a fantastic way.
It was a big collision there for Noah Clifton. It will take the lead. It's a 23.5 for Noah Clifton in the Bulldozer. So now he leads over Obsessed and Logan Williams. As next out, we have Raisin Kane and William Seaman. Made it from the Central Division last driver in from there. He's wasted no time, Trey, right to the back of the racing lane over the MX Hill for the start to the 90 seconds.
It makes you wonder. I mean, we just had our first truck, second truck out, already complete the full time limit here. So, it shows that, it's possible to do it on this crazy track, but you really got to conserve your stuff.
Yeah, maybe like in the first part of the run, you don't want to go as big, and then as you build up, you get bigger. But I mean, at some point, Trey, later in these runs, as we get towards, the likes of Eli Bright, Fitzwater, Laura Chung, they're going to be going big from the first hit out of Thunder Alley.
Yeah, but I mean, we've been talking about it all season long. Some drivers have different mottos on how they like to do their runs. Some of them, start slow and build their way through, like you said, or else some of them just, go crazy throughout the entire way, and it's worked out for them in the past, but it's also, worked against them. So we'll have to see who it favors and who it doesn't.
And obviously, Seaman's motto has worked out all season in terms of just build it up as the run goes on, get crazy later, because he made it here to the World Finals. Mission accomplished there. He's the third truck out. What can he do in these final 30 seconds to try and dethrone the 23.5 set by Noah Clifton in the Bulldozer? He's carried some decent momentum. I wouldn't say it's as good as the Bulldozer momentum, but he's starting to build up now to the final 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's just some good time to start building up here. As you see, he's going to be the first truck to do a backflip. Is he going to do it successfully?
Perfect, Trey.
That was textbug.
Yeah, off that wall of backflips, many options right there as he backs us up looking for one final hit in these final 5 seconds. Will he get one in? He will over the bus stack, a little bit sideways on landing there, but puts it back onto all fours. Spinning it around for the fans here in Sam Boyd Stadium. Going to park it right in the middle. So, Trey, that was another solid run, kind of similar to Noah Clifton and Bulldozers. We'll see if that takes the lead from the Bulldozer truck.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see what the judges thought of it. I mean, he did do a backflip in it. He's had some nice hits throughout the run as well, so we'll have to see what the judges thought of it.
Yeah, we'll just have to see. Both trucks fill the clock. Maybe Bulldozer has a slight bit more momentum than the Raising Cane truck did, so we'll see what the judges think, and they think it was just a little bit worse than the Bulldozer run. It's a 22 for William Seaman, and the Raising Cane puts him into second. Right now the trucks that have gone out, but the first of 2 El Toro Locos come out onto the track. It's Conrad Evans in the red and orange and yellow variant of the El Toro Loco. What can he do in his second World Finals appearance? Made it last season, but fell short of filling the clock, and I think he finished last or second to last season in the World Finals. He's starting out with some nice little wheelie combos right here this season.
Nice way to start out his run right there. And as you said, one of 2 trucks going out here at the World Finals, and it's got to be kind of weird for drivers of El Toro Logo, Gravedigger, or Max D. Normally, you're just kind of by yourself at each event, but right here you can kind of bounce off your teammates because you got multiple trucks in this field.
That the pit party was very fun with teammates being able to move around, turn them around each other as the autograph lines and stuff like that. That was very fun to see earlier today for the fans, seeing 3 Gravedigger drivers, 3 Max D drivers, 2 El Toro Loco drivers, not just 1 each.
Yeah, it's always fun to see stuff like that, and we'll have to see if it's a little bit of a double competition. Oh my goodness!
Conrad Evans on the side walls, and he saves it, and he never even touched the wall. That was impressive.
I didn't think there was any space over to do that.
And that is major air right there towards the backflip wall. He's going to use the wall to help him turn around, Trey. That was a little bit of a unique move right there. So now it's 20 seconds left, and that was a wow factor for sure for the El Toro Loco truck.
You can fill out the time remaining here. You got to think it's going to be taking the lead easily here, but that's the big thing is that you got to fill out these last 10 seconds, and that truck is all over the place.
And you see Conrad Evans is going crazy in the El Toro Loco, just like how it's Crazy Bullets named that for a reason. Evans fills out the clock with an impressive wheelie, and we'll park it right in front of the camera. 1 horn gone, 1 horn still on for Conrad Evans, but it's a very impressive run for the El Toro Loco, as only the 4th truck out. An amazing save, as we'll see over by the pond.
I want to know how I didn't touch the wall over here. I mean, look at that. There's, maybe 1.5 trucks can fit long ways right there, Joe, and he, like you said, he never even touched the wall. There goes the horn.
Wow, and that thing was so far gone. He just stood on the gas, and look at how close he gets to that wall without touching it.
I mean, how many times so far this event or this season have we seen trucks? But 26.5, Joe. That's our new leader right there.
That is our new leader. Conrad Evans now in the hot seat. 26.5 out of a 40. Very solid run early on. It's now Hurricane Force and Benny Lynn, who, Trey, we have to say, maybe the most consistent driver this season in the West Division. He's coming out next, and will that same consistency carry him to World Finals Championship, or will he have to step up his game here in Las Vegas to try and get that championship?
He's definitely got to think at the award ceremonies. He's gonna be the one to get consistent driver of the year. No question about that whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, his plan worked perfectly. Got top 10s basically in every event. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. And it got him to the World Finals. It got him what he needs to do, but now he needs to go crazy here at the Sanford Stadium to make sure he can try and get that championship here in Las Vegas. He started out nicely. It's been a solid start, but now as he nears the final half of the run, Trey, you have to think that he's going to be picking it up. And right there, a nice wheelie off into, I guess you could call that a little bit of a tabletop section.
Yeah, I think I would call that one too. But I think he's listening to you, Joe, because as soon as you were about to say he got to pick it up, he might be starting to pick it up here. Nice sky.
Wow.
Look at that.
Yeah, there might be a bar incorporated into that jump, and he just took it. Nice little wheelie off that as well. Now wheelies into the tabletop right there, but in trouble. Over on his roof, onto his nose, onto the side. He's back on all 4s.
What a save that was there by Hurricane Force. That was amazing. Losing the hood, but that only helps him see better there. Look at the air off of that as well.
Benny Lynn going crazy for the fence, and the Hurricane Force going for a backflip here in the final 10 seconds. Rotates perfectly. Lands it down, almost hits the backflip ramp again. But now with such little time left, he won't get one final move in. But definitely a good way to end it for the Hurricane Force, and Benny Lynn showing the crowd that he can go big as well. He's not done yet. Gone over backwards.
My goodness.
Oh my gosh, a hard hit for Benny Lynn. That was off the back of the racing lane he did that.
It's a lot steeper than he thought it was, apparently. I mean, that just flipped that truck right upside down.
Let's take a look at some of these replays, Trey. Right here. Look at this save as he's, oh my god, in air, flips over, and he never even touched the gas to get that thing back on all 4s.
Yeah, the way that front of the truck just dug right into that dirt there. Luckily, flipped him back on the, as you said, all 4 tires there. But what a hit that was. And then, I mean, right here, this backflip, it was, again, I would say another textbook backflip. And I don't know what happened here, but it looks like he just gunned it straight into the backflip ramp again.
Yeah, look at this. He gunned it And I don't know if he tried to get some crazy move out of it, but he realized that maybe wasn't going to work. And then right here, this final move, not part of the time, but he's going to remember this one. So are the fans for a while. Look at that truck just rotate backwards.
What a hit that was. Almost right on to the top of the cab, too.
And that was a scary, scary hit for Benny Lynn. Luckily, it wasn't as bad as it could have been, and the judges give it a 23-5, ties him with Bulldozer for second, but it keeps Conrad Evans in the El Toro Loco on top currently. As next out, it's Brandon Beal in the Scooby-Doo, and how crazy this man will go at just a normal event. How crazy is he going to go for a World Finals Championship? We're going to find out as Scooby-Doo tries to solve the mystery of a World Finals Championship.
Oh, but there it is, Joe. We starting the puns now? Is that what it is?
It is. I mean, we have a long ways to go, Trey. Might as well start early.
I like it. We'll have to see what, as you said, the mystery, if he can figure it out for us there. But Scooby-Doo, it was definitely one of my most favorite trucks to watch all season long. Already, though! Oh, my goodness.
That was an amazing move. 20 seconds in.
That was almost a run-ending move right there is what that was. That was a flat spin 180 pretty much.
That was amazing for Brandon Beal, and he already got a wow moment technically out of the way, but I'm sure there's more to come if he can fill out the clock.
We'll have to see what else is going to happen here.
Oh, no! Oh, just like what we saw with Hurricane Force, that was off the other racing lane, Trey.
That's crazy. I wouldn't think both of them would have been like that, though. I don't think Brandon Beal thought the same as well. I mean, would have been a nice Skyly, but it just flipped him right upside down.
Let's watch this little flat spin, though. I mean, look at that as he comes off the tabletop. Very cool move. Luckily for him, nothing broke like an axle or anything. He didn't flip over. He kept going, but unfortunately for Brandon Beal, the run ends about maybe 20 seconds later. Right here, I mean, look at this. Look how steep that is.
It flipped it right upside down here.
Oh, my God.
That's insane.
Just like what we saw with Hurricane Force, unfortunately for Beal, it happens right in the middle of the run. About half the run still remaining for the Scooby-Doo. And it's unfortunately a low score. It's 11-5 for Brandon Beal, and his World Finals chances are gone early in the Scooby-Doo truck. Well, the next man out, Trey, Zacharlow in the Predator. Last season when he drove the Bounty Hunter at the World Finals, it was such a consistent and solid run. I think it got him a top 10. We'll see what he can do in the Predator if he can try and relive that. That's a nice wheelie right there, and a nice sky wheelie right there. Look at him plant the back on top of that ramp and carry it all the way down the ramp.
I almost thought we were about to see deja vu of Obsessed here with our first truck out there. I thought it was going to flip upside down, but he was able to control it, so nicely done by him.
It's kind of crazy how we've seen, 3 trucks go out and 3 trucks have flipped over backwards. Obsessed, and then we saw Hurricane Force and Scooby-Doo. So this track so far, we've been seeing trucks go over backwards rather than just kind of a normal flip.
It makes you wonder. I mean, that's one of the props about being one of the later trucks out is that you learn from other people's mistakes here, and I think Predator learned from the 3 following trucks right before him.
I think they're learning if you're going to approach the racing lane, the back of the racing lane, make sure you're either at an angle or you're going a lot slower than what the others were, because if you're going fast into it, you might end up over backwards as Predator runs right in the water right there. And you know, there is a worry with the, kind of the components of the truck. If you land in the water, you want to hope that everything, is all right. Nothing is going to short circuit or anything.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the, scares of it, but it tends to work out in their favor pretty well. Almost up on 2 wheels here. Predator be going for a backflip here. How's it going to work out for him?
Another nice backflip. He'll turn around here into the final 15 seconds, using the wall onto one wheel. That was an amazing move.
I don't know if he planned that or not, but it worked out perfectly for him. Nice wheel. He's going to combo it up. He's going to try to. Oh, there goes the hood.
And some teeth, and he's wheeling over the MX hill and off the other side of the tabletop onto the front. The longest roll forever, and it's finally on its lid for DeLello.
The truck didn't want to flip over, Joe. It was trying everything it could to stay up.
It was. I mean, let's look at this again, though. First, we'll start with the backflip. I want to see what he did off of the backflip ramp, because that was interesting after the backflip happened.
I wonder if he saw that Armco barrier coming up, and he tried to brake, and it just ended up bouncing him right over top of it here.
Let's see.
It kind of looks like
he's going off of it. It just got so steep, and watch right here to keep it off the Jersey barrier. Nails the gas to get away from it.
I don't know how he did that, but what great mindset there to know where that's at. And then right here, look at the hood frisbeeing away pretty much right there.
And the teeth.
Up into a wheelie, losing a tooth. Oh my goodness.
And then watch this as it gets onto the front, bounces around off the front suspension, ends up depositing itself on its lid. So an amazing end to the run for Zacharlow and the Predator. The scores coming in isn't enough to beat the 26-5. It's not. It's a 25-5, 1 point short for DeLello, but a solid run for sure in the Predator truck. But next out, another crazy driver. This truck almost won it last season, but now it's Caden Lynn behind the wheel of the Black Pearl, looking to go big just like Lord Chung did last season, and a huge sky wheelie over the pond, cleared it, landed it down on all fours again.
Well, I mean, as you said, just like Laura Chung did, I think if anyone could have filled the shoes, Caden Lynn is definitely doing it.
Yeah, Caden Lynn has done superb this season in terms of just going crazy from the get-go of the run all the way to the finish. It's at points bit him, but got him to the World Finals and got him some good finishing results in the events. Now he's looking for a championship for the Black Pearl team, something that Lord Chung couldn't deliver last season by, just a few points.
Yeah, it's always one of the stresses of the World Finals. You might lose, but it only could be by a point or two. So that's kind of one of those things that weighs on you. But you never know what could happen the following seasons here. And so far, oh my goodness, how is it staying up? Then maybe it's not. I don't know.
No. Oh my gosh, he had just crossed the midpoint, under 40 seconds left. But oh my gosh, imagine Trey if he could have saved that one. What could have been the rest of the run?
Thing was breakdancing. I mean, that was insane. I don't think I've ever seen a truck do something like. I mean, look at this. It was a wheelie, nicely done, and it took the weirdest bounce I've ever seen onto its side. He's gonna nail it right here, spinning on the nose, Joe, and it's gonna flip it right back upside down.
Yeah, unfortunately, it gripped too well. It just kind of threw the truck around instead of gripping back on all fours. It just threw it in the air, and unfortunately, it got on its lid, so he never had a chance to save it. Another low score, a lot of time left on the clock. It's a 15 for Caden Lynn. An unfortunate end in the Black Pearl truck for this World Finals 2. Well, Trey, it's the final El Toro Loco in the black variant. Jay Randall from the East Division comes out in the black El Toro Loco. He'll start off his 9 seconds over the pond with some nice air.
That was a nice way to start it out here. I mean, as we said before, do you think teammates just try to go and beat each other here as well as win the World Finals? Or, what goes down here between teammates, especially when they're in the same event?
Well, Trey, I think if I'm Jay Brando, I'd love nothing more than to knock off my teammate Conrad Evans from the hot seat.
That would be good, but yeah, I mean, that might spark some rivalry there. You never know.
Good, but that could carry over the next season.
Oh no!
Oh, he's sideways, cartwheeling off the pond section onto the side. He's gonna stand in the gas, trying to save it. I can't believe that.
There's no way.
Now, all right, they shut him off, and we'll see if it refires in the El Toro Loco. It still has 48 seconds left to do even more crazy stuff.
I don't know how he saved that in the first place, if we're being honest.
Well, he's going to get back going, Trey. Half of the run still remains for the El Toro Loco. A huge sky wheelie, but it's over and backwards again.
Is it going to come back around, though? There's no way.
Oh!
There's no way.
Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Oh, that... Trey, I don't know if that could have been closer to coming back on all fours.
I think they shut him off, if I'm being honest. I mean, he did take a pretty hard hit on the back end of that truck, but we'll have to see. But look at this save. I mean, how did he... How? Just how?
Well, let's look at this, right? As he comes off of the ramp, horns are falling off, and then right here he's on the sidewalls, and he decides to gas it. And then that just kind of sends him over, and did he hit the brakes there to get it back on?
He might have. Whatever it did, I mean, it worked. It worked. That's all that matters, Joe.
And then Trey, he fires the truck back up, and his next move is off of the back of the racing lane again, which, just like what we saw with Scooby-Doo and Hurricane Force, sent him over backwards. And right here, you mentioned he landed on the back. There was a pin in the back. Do you wonder if it pulled it and it shut the truck off?
I mean, we do tend to see trucks do that occasionally, and if they hit it hard enough, it could definitely happen, and I'm going to have to assume that's what happened. I mean, this thing was so I mean, a gust of wind could have pushed that thing back over, but just not enough, and it ended up upside down.
Every fan on the other side of the stadium blew it. Might have flipped the truck back over. Unfortunately for Randall, a lot of time left. It's a 16 for the El Toro Loco. His teammate, though, Conrad Evans, still sits on top of it. Let's see what Jordan Stout and the Bounty Hunter can do. It's still Evans, the fourth truck out with the freestyle lead. Let's see what Jordan Stout can do in the Bounty Hunter. He's kind of coming back, and let's see where he goes here.
Maybe he went to go hit something else first, and then he decided against it? I'm not sure, but he started off with the sky wheelie, so no, there's nothing wrong with that.
He went off those tires that are packed into the dirt right there. He kind of bicycles, but puts it back down. He's 10 seconds into the run, the Bounty Hunter, and looks like he might be Trey starting it out a little bit slower, building up as the run goes on. He gets some nice air off of the back of the MX hill, but it looks like for sure he's definitely going to build it up as the run goes on. He's only 20 seconds there.
again, you know, there's nothing wrong with building up your momentum throughout the run. I mean, it's definitely the safer one. And well, that's a
I
nice
don't know
save.
if it's much safer.
might have almost caused a jinx there, but luckily it didn't. We're pretty known for doing that, so we'll just stop talking. You know, I'll just stop talking.
And we can just let Jordan Stout do his work right here in the boundary. He's able to get over the back of the racing lane pretty well and carrying it a little bit of a wheelie now as he comes down off of it. 40 seconds still left in the Bounty Hunter. Thought he was going to land it for a backflip there, but thought better of it. Gonna go to the MX Hill. Nice air right there. Carries it barely right there. Looks for a wheelie, which goes right to a sky wheelie off of the next set of obstacles.
Nice little combination there by Bounty here. He's going to whip it back around, about 20 seconds remaining in this run. He's definitely going to need a wow factor or two or a big save or something to even challenge for the lead, in my opinion. I mean, it's had a solid run, but nothing to really, you know, stand out alone from everyone else.
Yeah, but Conrad Evans, that big save, he had some good momentum as well, so Jordan Stout definitely has to do something here with Bounty Hunter into the final 10 seconds. He's getting some more air now, but what's he going to do right here towards the backflip wall? He'll get into it. It twists around. It lands down. That wasn't really a backflip per se, but it was something special.
That was I'll consider that a corkscrew. That was pretty cool.
That was cool, and it came all within time, so that does get scored by the judges, but I just don't know if it has enough to beat El Toro Loco and Conrad Evans.
I don't think it does either. I mean, it was a good solid run. It just, you know, didn't really have any big wow factors.
Yeah, that last move definitely the biggest moment of the run, right at 0. And that's going to be a 24, Trey. So that's going to be, I believe right now, 3rd place behind El Toro Loco and Predator. So a decent run for Jordan Stout and the Bounty Hunter. But Trey, maybe the most impressive rookie of the season, Nicholas Voorhees, and the Medusa comes out. How big will he go now that he's at the World Finals fighting for the championship?
I mean, if that tells you anything, he's not going to be making his run a little slower. I think he's going to be going full throttle the entire time.
Well, that's what he's been doing all season long, training. It's worked out. It's gotten him here. He's been maybe the most impressive rookie to step behind the wheel of these BeamNG Monster Jam trucks in Season 2, and he's proven his worth right now, and Sam Boyd's going to try and fill out the clock. A nice little bit of a sky wheeler there, put it down the rear, but keeps it going as he's now nearing 30 seconds in and a minute to go in his run. This one to kick off, and can he try and keep that momentum going and keep it on all fours is the question.
I mean, he's doing so far. Knock on wood, of course, but I mean, it's what you got to do. Like I said, I think the best strategy here, if I'm being honest, you got to risk it. Oh my goodness.
That was risking it on the one wheel for the wheelie, but puts it back down onto all fours, turning it around right here, and it looks like he's going for a backflip just past the midpoint of the run. It's another perfectly executed backflip, and no backup needed for Nicholas Voorhees.
Oh, that's the best way to do it right there. If you don't got to back up after a backflip, it's perfect.
It is, and he's still carrying that nice momentum, carrying some nice air and sky wheelies and whatnot. He's going to use the backflip wall to turn around down to the final 20 seconds for the Medusa truck. Can he try and end it out as big as he started it?
He's doing.
Oh!
Oh my goodness!
What?
That turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to.
I thought he was going to be tumbling over into the wall, but instead he's still going. He has maybe one final move left in him at 0. He hits the ramp. It's going over into a cartwheel. Will it come back onto all fours? It won't. But a crazy way to end the run in Trey. Conrad Evans might be shaking in the El Toro Loco hot seat.
I might be too if I was him. I mean, this one was amazing. It had wow factors, everything. Judges are gonna like this. This is a different ramp. No one's hit yet, so
yeah.
I mean that's gonna boost up his score a little bit as well.
And also, he didn't have to back up for it. Even though judges, don't care if you have to back up after a backflip, it still kind of helps. He saved time by doing that. But then this right here, look at that.
Oh, how did the truck stay together?
I don't know. And how's the driver still oriented enough to keep going?
Yeah, I think he just might have his foot down, if I'm being honest. He might be still collecting his thoughts right there.
And then right here, this final move, this was at 0. The clock had just ended at that move, and hard down onto the top of the obstacle, right at the lip of the ramp, and it goes upside down, cartwheeling in a crazy way, and we'll see what the scores are. Is it enough to beat the 26-5 set by Conrad Evans in the El Toro Loco? It's gonna tie, Trey. We have 2 drivers in the hot seats, Evans and Voorhees, at both a 26.5. Can Luke Rainey beat them in the Kraken? Try and beat that tie.
Oh, I mean, we'll have to see if he can. I mean, I definitely think he can. It's just that luck has to go his way. If we're being honest, it has to go its way with every driver if I'm going to be, 100% with you. This track's pretty tricky.
You can see so far, Rainey's trying to carry some big momentum in that Kraken truck. He is taking some fast turns and trying to get from one obstacle to the next as quick as possible. He wants to waste no time in between each hit.
No, I mean, you can't waste time. If you have any downtime in your run, it's going to kill your momentum. The judges are going to notice that too, and they might even dock a point or two off of it just because of that.
That was
that was huge.
That was an early backflip with some big air. That was only 30 seconds in, Trey, but he's able to land it now. He has half the run still remaining in the Kraken truck.
I mean, he's doing everything he needs to do to challenge for this lead. He just, needs to keep this momentum with him. Oh!
Look out! Oh! Nice save right there.
Nice save.
Nicely grouped up.
He's got to keep his momentum, like I was saying, and he's got to get a couple wow factors in here, and he might be challenging.
Oh, no! Look out! It's upside down. Is it gonna come back? It kinda is, but he's on the wall. I don't know if they're gonna let him go.
I don't know how that truck's stuck on that wall.
Yeah, I don't know, but nope, it's over. Trey, that's it. He's on the wall. They're not gonna let him go.
That's got to be heartbreaking. That's got to be absolutely heartbreaking for Luke Rainey. I mean, in my opinion, he definitely had a run that could have challenged for this lead.
That was a nice backflip. Once again, just these backflip ramps are getting these drivers perfectly down onto all fours, but we have to go look at this final move, which ended the run short with about 20 seconds left. Right here, lands down, just barely catches that ramp, and oh my gosh. Right here, it just grips that wall.
It makes me wonder if they might have to fix the wall so they didn't want to touch it. I'm not sure, but that's got to be a weird place to stop.
It is, and it's a 20 for Luke Rainey. Disappointing there in the Kraken truck. It will not be a World Finals Championship this season. But next out, Trey, first of the 3 Max Ds, it's Ross McTrain and the Gold Max D. And it looks like he's taking time to wave to the fans before he start his 90 seconds.
Signature Max D right there. If you make it to the World Finals in a Max D truck, you got to give the fans a little appreciation before you even start going.
I think you do, right? Ross McTrain knows that. He's saying thanks to all the fans for coming out and supporting that Team Max D, and now McTrain's going to go out and trying to burn it to the ground to try and get the lead from the tie still, but Houston El Toro Loco at the 26.5.
Starting off, I would consider it a little easy starting off there. Well, he kind of eased his way over those 2 jumps, especially over the back of that racing lane there, considering we've seen, 3 or 4 trucks get bit by that so far, so we'll have to see if he builds up throughout it.
We'll have to see right here as he's as you said, he's just kind of getting over these ramps easily, maybe trying to fill down the clock. Obviously, a 26.5 out of 40, there's still lots of room left for these drivers, so maybe Ross McTrain thinks he can go easy early on, then kind of get it later.
Yeah, I mean, again, different drivers have different strategies. Some of them work out, some of them don't, so we'll have to see if he can fill out this clock, get some nice moves in, and build up his momentum if it's going to end up working out for him.
See, now he's starting to try and hit things in awkward directions and try and do different things that people have not yet done as he's into the final half of the run, nearing the final 30 seconds. He's starting to hit things in unique positions and kind of going off these ramps in different areas, and it's starting to get his truck a little bit wonky in air, but that's what the judges like to see, the kind of risk factor that these drivers are taking.
You can visibly see him starting to pick up the pace of the truck to the speed of it and everything else, cross-threading it. Look at this right here. Oh, that was a hard landing on those right side tires. He's going to go straight into a backflip.
And he's going to complete it perfectly as well. So down to the final 10 seconds, every bio panel on, even the flag's still on of that Max D truck as he nears the final 5 seconds. Guns it right here, trying to do something crazy to end up the run. It hits 0. He's going to turn around, and it's going to flip over right in front of the camera. So Ross McTrain made it the full 90 seconds, but Trey, I just don't think that's enough.
I don't think so either. I'm going to have to agree with you, Joe. I mean, it was a solid run, don't get me wrong, but it didn't really have any, wild saves or wow factors throughout it at all. I mean, it had the backflip, which was nice, but other than that, I mean, there wasn't really anything.
And really, you think about backflips now, they're almost expected in a run. There's so many backflip ramps, it's just kind of, it's not unique anymore.
Yeah. I mean, it's totally right. Unless you do something crazy with it or do something unique. But I mean, other than that, I mean, this run was just kind of, I hate to say it, but it was average.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of different for Ross McTrain run. Normally, he's won an event this season, so he knows how to get that done. But fortunately, the cards just did not fall his way here tonight in Las Vegas, as the scores are going to be at 23. That's about mid-pack of the trucks that have gone out right now. But here's the 14th truck out. After Laura Chung in the back of the contract, now we'll be halfway done with the World Finals for Season 2, and oh boy, Trey, if it's anything like last season, we're in for a treat.
What does she do? What is she lining up for?
Well, it looks like she might be lined up for the back of the MX Hill, Trey.
I thought she was going to get a picture for the truck and the fans, considering it's the first time, this truck's been to the World Finals, but I don't think she's going to try to keep the truck in one piece.
I think she's going to try and tear it to the ground. Nice air to start out the 90 seconds.
That was a butter smooth landing too. Did you see that? Almost wheeling it right now.
Yeah, perfectly down the rear tires here. That was But we know Laura Chung, she's gonna go
My
big.
goodness.
And she's going big already.
She almost made it to the crush cars right there. I mean, she aired that thing out.
Let's see where she goes next. 20 seconds into the run for the Bakugan Dragonoid.
Oh my goodness.
A huge skywheel, just like Caden Lynn did to start his run, and she puts it back down to all fours. She's still going 30 seconds and immediately to a backflip.
I don't understand. I mean, out of anyone in this field, I think anyone that puts more stress and wear and tear on a truck, it's easily Laura Chung. I mean, can you argue that?
Look at that skywheel right there, into a wheelie, into the bus, carrying it forward, wheelie towards the backflip, onto the back tires, backs it up, and then look how high she went, and she completes it.
I don't think she lost a single piece of this truck yet. I mean, how is this thing holding together, Joe?
It's perfect. Final 30 seconds. Can she continue this? If so, she's definitely taking the lead. She's going to go. Oh, no, not another one.
Oh, no.
What is that, the fourth truck? Oh.
I can't believe, Joe, I'm officially entering the back of these racing lanes alongside the single jumps.
I can't believe it. This is definitely the biggest driver that it has gotten so far tonight. Laura Chung is by no means a rookie in Monster Jam. I would call her an experienced veteran, but that one tripped her up.
I can't believe that. I mean, so much excitement and adrenaline just stopped so quickly, especially for the driver right there. I mean, I'll give it to her. She might have known about it, but with her momentum and speed and everything she was going with this run, she might have just honestly forgot about it in that split second.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, at that point, she had just gone off a ramp. She was lined up for it, and basically the Laura Chung way is if it's lined up, I'm going for it, and I'm going for it big. And unfortunately, it did not work out. You saw right there that move over the bus stack into the backflip. That was a perfect move, and I mean, I think that would have easily taken the lead, but still about 20 seconds left. I don't know if they can give her the lead, but I mean, she was going so big.
You know who's taking a breath of this? Your two leaders right now.
they are probably pleased that she flipped over with 20 seconds left because it could have definitely taken the lead. And it shows, Trey. She was only half a point short. She still had 20 seconds left. That puts her into third right now to 26. That just shows how good of a run that was in the judges' eyes. But next up, we have Tony Silver in the Overkill Evolution. How can he follow what we just saw out of the back of Gun?
You gotta go big again. I mean, there's no, oh no, oh.
Nice
save.
save.
Don't know if he planned that one or not, but that could have ended extremely early.
That was a scary moment for Tony Silver for sure. Nice hit right there. I think that was over the MX Zone composite up straight into the bus stack in that Overkill Evolution truck as he's now whipping it around and looking for his next obstacle, nearing the final minute of this run already. 30 seconds in for Tony Silver.
Getting really cross-eyed here with a lot of these hits. I'm kind of surprised about that. I mean, it's very easy to hit a jump here weirdly and, get your truck crossed up, but, I mean, this truck's just eating it up.
And he wheelies it into the bus stack, a little bit wheelie over the top of the bus, but puts it back down nicely. 40 seconds left for Overkill Evolution and Tony Silver, but needs to maybe pick it up and try and get something crazy in this run. He wants to have a shot at the front two, which right now tied in the hot seat.
Yeah, he's definitely going to start picking up some nice cross thread there. Nice sky wheelie as well. I think he'd consider that the sky wheelie. I'm not quite sure. A jumping wheelie? Something like that.
It was interesting for sure. To the backflip ramp he goes, and another one lands it perfectly nice on the four wheels.
Very nice. It didn't really have to back up that much at all. Even if he did right there, he's going to air it out right here as well. Watch out for the wall.
Nice.
Cutting it close.
Tires right here for another nice sky wheelie. Can he get something else out of these seconds? No. So he didn't really get to end the run the way he wanted, but now he's showing off for the fans. That was a little bit of an interesting wall ride right there. Oh my gosh.
Wow. That rotated so fast once those tires hit.
The fans may be cheering, but Tony Silver might be going, I wish I had 10 more seconds.
I would be wishing that too. I wish I would have had 5 more seconds. That would have been enough time.
Right here, here's that backflip, and really maybe the biggest thing that came out of this run was the backflip. I mean, that was in time. The stuff that, we were impressed with was after the time, Trey.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. I mean, right here, just watch the way this thing flips.
Oof.
Wow.
And then how it just somehow parked itself on the nose to just come back on without any throttle input. That was amazing.
Yeah, if it works, it works.
That was amazing for Tony Silver, but unfortunately the judges, there wasn't enough in the 90 seconds. It was a 22.5 for the overkill evolution. Honestly disappointing for Tony Silver, and it's still Trey, El Toro Loco, and Medusa on the hot seat. What can Evan Hunter and the Mad Scientist do? He went out very early last season in the Air Force Afterburner. This season he's in the final half trucks. He's looking to go big in this Mad Scientist truck, and the front flip happened here in that truck in real life.
No, it's on the screen to our right here.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the history of this truck in the World Finals. The real question is that can we see new history be made with this truck?
It was this truck, this stadium, this exact track layout, Trey. So maybe Evan's been doing some film and he knows exactly how to do it. Oh, look out!
No! Oh, no!
He's on his side. He's trying to save it.
Hey!
Wow!
Save!
I'm speechless.
I don't. The patience. If that doesn't show you how much patience he has, that has to do it right there. He sat on his side for a solid 2 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a long time too.
And he's still going down. He's trying to go even bigger than he was before. To the backflip ramp, he goes into it hard on the rear end. It doesn't look like anything broke off that. He's still going, and still 20 seconds left for Evan Hunter.
Look at the way the top of this truck is. It's almost like
folded.
a spoiler on that thing.
Sideways spoiler right here. The Mad Scientist going to the back of the racing lane.
Goodness. What?
For
No
a
way.
forward momentum backflip, and it doesn't land well. He's in the pond.
We gotta get some safety crews over there pretty quickly.
I
don't know how deep that pond is. Yeah. But Joe, he almost just pulled off a backflip off the back of that racing lane.
Yeah. Look at this, though, right here. Like you mentioned, watch when he's on top of the ramp, upside down on his side. Watch how long he waits to get into the gas.
Still not in the gas. He's waiting to see if it flips over here, and then finally gets into it.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And then just got the lucky roll down the ramp to go onto the back wheels first.
If he really wanted to, he could have carried that thing into a wheelie, too, but I think he was just playing safe.
And then right here, the backflip, which I'm surprised nothing broke on the rear end housing.
Yeah, I think this is the first truck we've seen actually almost over-rotated. I would even consider that over-rotating it itself. He just got so much air and rotation off of that. That was crazy.
And then his final move we have to look at.
Joe, he almost did it. A forward momentum backflip. He almost did it.
Unfortunately,
so close.
It didn't land. It broke off something on the front. He lands in the pond upside down with about 5 seconds left. The question is, was it enough even without filling the clock, Trey?
I don't know.
It was.
Ooh.
It's a 28, and the time the hot seat is gone. It's now solely belonging to Evan Hunter and the Mad Scientist. He didn't fill the clock, but he still gets it. But what can Ryan Wilson and Bro Camino do? He's had some amazing runs this season. He needs one of them here tonight.
Start off with that. If it shows you what he's gonna do.
Whoa, look out.
Oh no, he's still everywhere.
Nicely saved.
That was what a way to start out his run.
Now he's got to go back to where he started the run, just the opposite direction, land down in the water. 20 seconds in, he's already a little wet.
Yeah, might as well. He might need the little, calm me down right there after that first hit there. I wouldn't blame him at all. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, he's still going crazy, Trey. He is, I don't know if he's lifting out like gas, and if he is, it's barely. He's just kind of taking these obstacles whatever way they're coming to him.
And so far, the headlights are still in, so that's always a good thing. Oh my goodness!
On the roof, but it comes back!
It wasn't the cleanest front flip we've seen, but heck, I'll give it to him. That was a nice front flip.
I'll give him a save in that book, as he's now going to cross it right there. Some nice air, lands it down on the side, but keeps it going. Final 30 seconds for the broke. Huge sky wheelie off the bus stack.
If he can, oh my goodness!
That was a high-speed backflip. He somehow landed it.
I don't know how he got that backflip after going over the crush cars is my question.
Well, Ryan Wilson is giving Evan Hunter a run for his money into the final 10 seconds he's approaching. He's still on all fours, and he's still going, what can you do to end up the run?
He's going to be looking around here, 5 seconds remaining. He's going to go for another backflip. Looks like he will be. How's it going to work out? Perfect.
Nice, and that will end the clock at 0, and he knows it. He's done, and Trey, Evan Hunter, just after taking the lead, might have some company.
If he even has company, he might just get tossed straight out after that one. This run was amazing. I don't know if I want to be a judge right now.
look at this front flip save hybrid. It wasn't in the air front flip, but it did come back down to all fours after touching the roof of the truck. So it's definitely going to count as a save in the judge's eyes, for sure.
And then right here, I mean, look at this. I mean, I don't even think he ever hit the brake.
He just gunned it and hoped for the best, and somehow the best happened.
I'm gonna have to ask him about how he managed to do that after this event's over here, because I have so many questions.
And right here to end out the run, a second backflip for that 90 seconds. Let's see as the scores come in. 28, the score to beat just by Evan Hunter, and he's going to take it right away from Evan. It's a 29 for Ryan Wilson. The hot seat has just been changed once again, one after another. But Trey, maybe it changes again because Justin Zeitel Gravedigger is out.
Well, would you be surprised if it changed again is the question.
I wouldn't, but also you never know with the Team Gravedigger drivers. They could go too big, and here is Zeitel. He's getting sideways. He's ready to go.
Yeah, honestly, wouldn't surprise us if Team Gravedigger does go too big. I mean, they're kind of known for it, especially, all three of these drivers. So we'll have to see.
As he lands it down, oh my gosh. Whoa!
What?
He just picked the front of the truck up and turned it around!
That was a power wheelie and a half, if I have to say so myself. Look at the air, too!
Well, Zeitel is going out with an aggression, and maybe part of that aggression is that he was the lowest scoring Gravedigger driver of the season. He's taking some anger out, saying, you know what, I'm going to be the best Gravedigger driver tonight.
Yeah, that would be something to brag about. You're the first one out.
He picked up the front of the truck again, Trey!
You think they packed this truck with a little bit more horsepower than normal?
No!
Oh, my goodness!
What a save!
I don't even think he damaged the truck at all.
Yeah, I think it's oh my gosh!
Jeez,
oh
no, here it goes. Is he going to be able to pull it back around? What a save!
Zeitel is giving Ryan Wilson run for his money right after Wilson took the lead away. 20 seconds left for Zeitel. To the back for ramp he goes!
Oh my goodness!
No! Is it going to be able to
save?
Pull
out of this one? No!
Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, if that doesn't tell you what Team Gravedigger's mentality is for this event, I don't. that was something.
He had about 10 seconds left on the clock, but the ending was definitely the moment to watch. That little cartwheel save right there, and then he guns it for the pond again, and immediately to another save right here.
Yeah, the back-to-back save. I mean, that's.
And look how it lands right there.
That's crazy.
Look at that.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh my gosh.
And losing the hood, I mean, that was incredible.
Well, all I know is that Ryan Wilson is very happy Zeitel did not fill out those final 10 seconds. Because if he did, I think Zeitel sits in the hot seat.
Oh, no question about that one. I mean, it was just crazy right here. And then this backflip over-rotated it, which I'm kind of surprised about.
That was like a backflip in a quarter.
Landed right on the back frame, too. That's got to hurt.
And unfortunately for Zeitel, no chance to save it in that green Gravedigger from the East Division. Went big, but I don't think it's going to be enough, and it's not. It's a 24 for Zeitel, 5 points off. And unfortunately, Zeitel will have to wait another season to get that World Finals Championship. But the man who won it last season, Trey, he knows how to get it done. Keegan Thompson is out in Northern Nightmare, and it looks like he's set up for the bus stack.
It's got to be weird going, just after halfway, and you're the reigning champ of the World
Oh my
Finals?
gosh!
Oh my goodness!
What?
I thought he was lining up for the bus stack, Joe.
Well, he fooled everyone, I think, Trey.
I think if anyone wants to go and get this win, especially back-to-back, if it doesn't show you who it is right now, then you might want to get your glasses checked.
Oh my gosh, Keegan Thompson, first hit is a reverse backflip. That's so dangerous, but that's the length he's willing to go to try and get another one.
Well, I mean, last season we saw him do a front flip. The first ever front flip, that is.
Do you think he has that in store again?
Would it surprise you if he did?
It would. I think it's his bag of tricks.
But the real question is that if he continues this, craziness throughout it, if he can make it the entire way.
Exactly. He's only halfway through the run, still has about 40 seconds left to go in that Northern Nightmare. He has to still make it to the end first. Look at that.
Oh my goodness. Oh
no.
Oh!
He's still in the gas, trying to save it sideways with a broken wheel. How did he do that?
I think the broken wheel might have helped him, if I'm being honest.
He's still going. He stuffs into the MX Hill. It's another stuff into the ground. And I think
did he break the other one?
Yeah, I think the front end is just jello at that point.
How did he do that?
Well, I mean, Keegan went all for it. I could tell you that.
Yeah, sadly he didn't fill out the clock, but I mean, I don't even. If I was him, I wouldn't even care. What did he just do?
And look at this. This was the first hit. You don't do this for your first hit.
Well, if you got to prove a point, I think you got to do it for your first hit.
I don't think anyone, even maybe his crew chief, knew that was going to happen.
If I was his crew chief, I might not have been the happiest when I saw it, but I mean, that was insane. And right here, it just
watch this
weird
dig into
bounce.
the ground. Oh, that is I'm surprised it didn't snap the wheel off.
I want to see if this actually helped him because I think it dug in more than a normal.
It did. Look at that. It was turned more than it would have been if he was turning into it.
That's crazy. I've never seen anything like that.
And then right here, watch as he stuffs the other end into the ground.
Oh. Look at the way it's bounced. Like you said, it's just jello by that point.
That front end suspension is gone. They're going to have to replace the whole front end housing possibly on that one as the scores for Keegan Thompson. Left time on the clock. It was still a good score to 26. That ties with Lord Chung in the back on Dragonoid, but it leaves Bro Camino on top. But Trey, we have another Gravedigger. This time it's Nathan Stapleton from the West Division. Here once going to prove a point for Team Digger.
We've seen the stuff that he can do. And, I mean, just put in the factor that it's the World Finals, I think he's going to amplify it by at least 20.
Yeah, I think they call him the big staple. He's looking to go pretty big here.
Oh, there it is. He's going to looking to go the big, I guess you can say.
Well, he's 20 seconds in. Yes, Trey, he is going big. Look at that Skywheeler right there, landed down nicely, but that truck is not phased one bit. They build these Gravedigger trucks very, very well. Look at that, another huge Skywheeler.
Nice landing, too. I mean, that worked out pretty well for him. Going straight up. Nice air over top of that as well. Watch out for the wall, Staple. Oh, my goodness.
Just a little tap, I think.
That's all right. Nothing that hurts it.
Halfway through Nathan Stapleton's run in the Gravedigger. A little bit of a nosedive right there, but keeps it going. Combos it up right into the bus stack. Nice air right there. Down to the final 40 seconds for Nathan Stapleton. A little bit of a action right there off of the backflip ramp, turning it around, but gunning it for another obstacle. Some more nice air to the final 30 seconds.
One wheelie pretty much. He's going to gun it, cross turning it. Oh, no. Upside down. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah, and once you hit the wall, Trey, they're not going to let you have a chance to save the truck.
I definitely wouldn't think they would. I mean, even that hit alone, that was a pretty hard hit into that wall.
Well, let's take a look at the replay and look at this final move because this cameraman saw a crazy Gravedigger coming right towards him.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd love to get this shot or not because you're just seeing a flying truck coming towards you. I mean, look at this. Watch this hit too. Just smacks that wall.
Yeah, he hit that wall pretty hard. Unfortunately for Stapleton, time left on the clock. Not many wow factors. It's going to be 1 point below his teammate Zeitel. It's a 23 for Nathan Stapleton in the Gravedigger. There's only one of those left, but he'll be out a little bit later. We have next out from the East Division. It's Cody Anderson in the Stone Crusher. He won an event this season out in Tampa. What can he do? Can he try and relive that magic here in Las Vegas to get the championship?
He's gonna do everything he can, most definitely. I mean, he's had some nice air so far. 2 hits and 2 big air moments here. And he's gonna use the backflip ramp. You know, so many drivers are using this backflip ramp as a turning point. I'm surprised.
It's kind of like banking on a stock car track. They're just kind of using it as banking.
That kind of works with us now, doesn't it? Oh, no!
No! He blew the tire out, did he not?
I think he definitely did.
No.
Oh, my.
And still 60 seconds left here. I mean, he completed the backflip with a blown tire, so that's got to be accounted for something. But is it going to slow him down too much?
He's got to turn into the blown tire.
He's doing that.
He's doing it, so that's good. But you got to think it's going to kill his speed, and with that's going to kill his chances to get some big air.
Oh, look out.
My.
Oh, no, he's going to try and save it.
Oh, no.
He's still trying.
Oh, no.
And about 25 seconds left for Cody Anderson. I thought he had it saved, Trey. It was so close.
Yeah, he might have actually tapped the gas and thinking it was going to help, but it actually ended up hurting. I don't know how that tire popped. That was, he might have just stripped the beads right off of it.
Yeah, that was interesting. He just went for the backflip and it curved in the air, but it did land back on all fours, luckily for Cody Anderson. But unfortunately, this final move, we have to watch this again because I thought this point when he came off the ramp, I thought he had it saved.
That was a hard hit right there. And then right here, as you said, he's going to nail it. And he had the momentum. It was going to come back around. And then he just hit the gas for some reason.
Maybe he tried to carry into something crazier? Possibly.
Yeah, and then right there again, upside down, and sadly it ended him out. But, I mean, that tire right there was just bad luck.
Yeah, unfortunate for Cody Anderson. It's going to be a 19-5 in his first World Finals appearance. Not how he wanted to end it in the Stone Crusher. Well, it's the second of the Max Ds. It's Anthony Hernandez in the original Max D out here for the fans in Las Vegas. And Trey's wasting no time. Right to an obstacle, start the 90 seconds with some ice air.
Let's see if he can end up beating his teammate or not. We'll have to... that'll be something that's always fun to watch.
Well, not only he wants to be his teammate, but he also wants to beat Ryan Wilson in the Bro community, who has a 29 right now. That is the goal to beat for the hot seat. Hernandez definitely wants to do that in the Max D. He was, Trey last season, the only Bigfoot driver to make it to the World Finals, and he was the first one out. What a change a season makes. He's now driving Max D, and he's one of the last drivers out.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how fast things can just switch up for you. And if stuff goes your way for a while here, and it always can help you. So we'll have to see if it continues or if it ends here.
Well, so far, Hernandez has had some solid momentum. He gets some really hard side slaps with about every hit. Look at that truck. It's kind of rotating in the air and setting him up for some dangerous moments, but he's able to put it down. He's nearing the final 30 seconds, and he needs some big moments, but for sure, he's carrying the momentum he needs to get into the range of Broke Man. Nice backflip right there.
That was nicely done there. Oh my goodness, that was weird how the back of that truck just popped up like that. I don't know if that's because of the way the suspension's set up or not, but it's working out for him. Some nice air there. Again, 20 seconds remaining.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, what a sky wheelie.
That was nice for Anthony Hernandez. Down to the final 15, into the backflip ramp, throwing the hood. It's on the side. Trying to save it. Still in the gas. Trying to save
my
it.
Goodness.
The wall helps him back.
What a save.
He's not done.
I don't know how he just saved that.
He's not done for the fans either. I mean, he's still going. Look at that sky wheelie in the Max D into a wheelie. Look out for the wall.
He saved it again. Oh.
He's in the wall.
We're just going to ignore that. Well, Joe, what a save that was, though, off the backflip ramp.
That was amazing for Anthony Hernandez. Let's look at the backflip first, and then we'll go look at the backflip turn save, because this was a perfect backflip.
Yeah, I mean, this was amazing. It was Gravedigger we saw that over-rotated, Justin Zeitel, but I guess Team Max D was showing up Team Gravedigger there with that one.
Well, here's the save. Stuffed it into the backflip ramp. It comes over, but kind of twists. That truck has been twisting a lot in the air, and it kind of twists off the backflip. Now he's just in the gas, hoping for the best. It catches one wheel. I
don't know how it had enough momentum to rotate it back over.
Yeah, I can't believe that. But now, Trey, the question lies. Ryan Wilson has a 29. That's the lead. Was this enough?
I'm not going to answer it. I'm just not going to answer that one because I don't know.
Than to, right?
Yep. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and see what the judges have to say for it.
Well, let's see. They say it's the lead, Trey. It's the first score in the 30s tonight. Anthony Hernandez now sits in the hot seat in the Max D, but some heavy hitters coming, including Marshall Burrell in the Monster Energy.
We'll have to see what he can do.
What?
Oh, my goodness. What?
That's something you would see in Monster Energy Supercross, not in the Monster Energy Monster Truck. And look at the air he just got.
How did the truck not... Did you see the amount of air that hit for?
I can't
speak, Joe. I can't speak.
Look, he's still getting this amazing air, Trey.
Well, I mean, Monster Energy trucks are known to stay together pretty well. So, I mean,
they go through hell and back for sure. So, I mean, this one's just used to it at this point. I think Marshall Burrell's put through hell and back this season especially, so.
Slappily there, he's going to combo straight up into the tabletop, so nice air after that as well. I mean, this momentum so far, backflip, look at the air. Oh, hard on the end of it, though.
Yeah, but I think it's still connected all together. Nearing the final 30 seconds, and Anthony Hernandez may have just gotten to the hot seat. He may have just sat down. He may not be liking what he's seeing.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be liking what I was seeing either if I was him at the moment. I mean, especially if he can fill out these last 20 seconds or so, he might not be there for much longer.
The momentum Burrell is able to carry after that first amazing move is insane. He's nearing the final 10 seconds, and he's still going big, sideways, right in front of the cameras. He goes onto its nose!
No way! He saved it again!
He's still going. He's going to cross through the bus. It hits zero. He's upside down. He's back on all fours.
I don't know if you count that as a save or not.
Well, he's on the wall. I mean, he's violated the wall. That's about the third truck to do it tonight. But Marshall Burrell has put together one heck of a run in the Monster Energy.
He just stuffed that thing in there. I don't understand how this. Look at the air.
And luckily, it didn't go over backwards when it landed. Look at that.
I don't think he held the brake. That's why he allowed the tires to roll and it gave in.
Wow, that is amazing. Right here, this backflip off of the backflip wall. I mean, Trey, do you think this is enough to take it from Anthony Hernandez?
Yes. I'm going to answer this one.
Confident in answering that one, it sounds like.
I think so. I'm going to say the judges are going to give him, I'm going to take a guess here, anywhere between, I'm going to have to say a 34 to a 37.
All right, well, that would be a big score, and that would not leave a lot left. But, I mean, it deserved it. I mean, look at that save even. That was right in front of our camera. And then he comboed that up, kind of, with this.
I don't understand how this truck is, nothing's broke part-wise. I mean, he lost the hood and the side, yeah, but part-wise, it's fine.
Wow. What a save at the end of the run for Marshall Burrell and the Monster Energy. It's enough, Trey. By 4 points, Burrell takes it. It's a 34. But we have 5 crazy drivers still to come, including Fitzwater and Big Kahuna.
Well, if it's Fitzwater, I think we know what's going to happen. Look at the speed, Joe. Oh, my goodness.
Well, presence is announced.
The truck held together, so they might have done something special with it for the World Finals.
I think this is the longest the bye has been on all season.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's a fact right there. I don't think I don't think Fitzwater would be surprised either. Oh my! Oh! What?
He just did a front flip off the bus stack.
Did you see how fast that thing rotated?
It was. I didn't think that was good. The ramp is so steep and high. I didn't think that would be a ramp where they could front flip off of. But Fitzwater had other plans, apparently.
That was insane. Now he's just going to fill up the time. And for Fitzwater, no offense, but I think that's a challenge in itself.
It is. I mean, you know Fitzy, right? That front flip only made him want to go more crazy. So.
Oh, no, yeah, definitely. No question about
that. Fill the clock. Oh my. What?
He just did a corkscrew. I don't understand.
Well, Trey, he just got his first ever event win this season in the last event of the season. I think the man was pretty happy entering Las Vegas, and I think that happiness is translating into a good run if he can fill out these final 15 seconds.
That's the thing, though, Joe. That's the catch, is that 10 seconds remaining.
Oh, not another one!
Oh, my goodness, he's going to try to get it! He did a front flip!
What? Oh! He's on the barrier!
On the other side of it! Did he just... Joe...
I think he may have just dethroned Burrell. One run after Burrell just took it.
I think we have a new leader, Joe. And out of everyone, it's Zachary Fitzwater. Look at this. Just watch.
That is.
Look how much faster that thing rotated once he hit the brake.
And look at this.
Into a wheelie? I mean, might as well.
And
why not?
Tapped it on the barriers and then got back down. Oh my God! But Trey, think about last season in the World Finals. 50 man, look at this as well. This little corkscrew. Think about last season in the World Finals. He went out. Brett Sierra had I think it was a 35, and it was the lead. Fitzy, when he went out, got a 34.5. Is this redemption possibly?
It has to be. If it isn't, I'm going to have a talk with these judges. I mean, look, another front flip right here. And then watch this. He almost goes over the barrier, Joe.
That would have been something we maybe couldn't have shown if Fitzwater did that.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I think only the dice is back there, so I think it would have been okay. I'm not sure, but what do the judges have to say about it?
It has to be big scores. Oh, it is a 37.5. There's only 2.5 points left. That's the biggest score in World Finals history. But Trey, it's Eli Bright and Gravedigger that's next.
If we remember what he did last season, he's going to do it again. It definitely looks like it. Look at the speed. Oh my goodness.
Look at that launch.
How did he keep that thing together? Oh, watch out for the wall, Eli.
It may not have been the air like it was last season, but it was the launch that it was last season. Oh, he's not done.
That was such a far launch. I mean, that might have been challenging Todd LeDuc.
Yeah. And Trey, a little bird in my ear may say that this is not going to be the last Gravedigger thing we see tonight.
My goodness.
Oh, my.
Look at the air. Is that right, Joe? Did I hear that right, a little birdie?
Yeah, a little birdie said This might not be the last Gravedigger thing we see tonight, even though Eli's the last Gravedigger truck out!
Goodness.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh,
Is he gonna be able to pull it back around though?
No way!
What a save!
And still half the run left. Can he keep it going? Because Fitzwater might now be shaking. We could have so many trucks just get the lead and then immediately lose it.
He's gonna.
Oh!
Oh my goodness!
Oh!
What a hit!
Oh, no! He's still trying.
No. I don't think he's gonna be able to get out of this one.
Oh no!
I wonder if he tried to recreate what Marshall Burrow did.
I think so, and it just bounced in the worst way possible.
Yeah, he had 90% of it down. It just the truck wasn't as forgiving as it was. Look at this jump though.
Oh, higher than Thunder Alley sign.
I think it might have been higher than the flag.
Yeah, perspective-wise, maybe.
I mean, that was crazy, and nothing fell off. Not a single thing fell off. The lights are still on.
Yep, everything worked perfectly fine, but after this next clip, I don't think many things worked.
It wouldn't. No, I don't think so. I mean, look at that truck just whip.
Oh my gosh! And then somehow Eli's able to save this thing. I think it was a lot of luck, but I mean, look at that.
The lights are still on. I'm impressed.
Yeah, the hood didn't come off. A lot of the other body parts did, but after this final hit, though, there's a lot that's shaken. Look at that. Stuffed it in again, just like Burrow, but the twist...
I think he was trying to do the same thing.
But look at that bounce right there off the rear tire. It didn't give in. It just bounced.
Maybe that's why. I mean, nothing broke, so maybe that's why it didn't give in, because nothing broke, so nothing gave way.
Yeah, I think Eli would have actually been better off if, like, a hydro broke on that one. Maybe it would have saved, but unfortunately...
Oh my.
And it's going to tie with his teammate Nathan Stapleton to 23 for Eli Bright. And now, Trey, the only thing between Fitzwater and the championship are the 3 division champions. First out, West Division champion, Metal Militia, Brendan Sarley. What?
Is he okay?
That's a lot of whiplash, I have to say.
Did you see how hard he hit that thing?
Yeah.
Wait, how's nothing broke?
He's going for a backflip.
Oh, well, something finally broke, but we might have to concussion test him after this run.
Sorry to shut him down to do the test right now.
I'm surprised as well. I mean, I don't understand how. Look at the wheelie. He's going to come up sky wheelie. He must be okay. It looks like he's okay.
Well, Trey, he's a 2-time division champion, won the West Division Championship last season, got it again this season. I mean, the man has a lot of momentum. He was about half a point short last season winning the championship, so... I mean, he has a lot in his mind, and he definitely wants to get it this season.
I don't blame him at all. I mean, that was crazy. With 40 seconds remaining, though, I mean, if he can keep this up, Fitzwater might be shaken again.
What? Oh. He just did a bunny hop. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Save it.
Bring it back up around. Oh, no.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
no. And Trey, about 20 seconds left for Brennan. That's just been the theme of all the big drivers, Trey, that have gone over early. It's been about 20 seconds.
Watch this. Oh, he just stuffed that thing right in there.
Look at that thing twist. That's art in motion.
That was insane. I mean, and he was perfectly fine. I didn't see a wave from him, so I'm assuming he was okay.
And then backflip. Flag and hood gone. That's just normal backflip procedure, though, I think.
No, yeah, of course. If you don't do it right if you don't lose the hood and the flag at the same time.
I think he didn't go into the backflip ramp hard enough if he didn't. But
watch this. What's this bunny hop? I don't understand. The bus just didn't crush. I mean, the bunny hop, Joe.
It's something they do in like the X Games.
I mean, from the background of the dude who created this truck, it wouldn't surprise me.
Watch how close, though, it is. If those front tires would have just gripped.
Oh.
But I don't know if he had control of the pedals at that point.
I don't think they might have already had him, if we're being honest.
It's a 25-5. That's a really good score for the amount of time he had left on the clock, but it's not enough, unfortunately, for Brendan Sarland and the Metal Militia. But now there were 2. It's the East Division champion. It's the Red Max D. It's Matthew Burnett.
What is he going to do to start off his run? He's flooring it. Oh, look at the air. That was smarter than Eli.
It was. Look at that sky wheel he carried with it.
Well, I think you might be able to check that off as another Max D showing off a Gravedigger there.
Yeah.
That was insane.
I think Team Max D has had a lot better World Finals than Team Gravedigger so far.
Dang, that just carries the rivalry on, and we might have to see it again at some point. But
I have to.
If he can carry out this momentum, though.
Oh no!
There's no way. Oh, we got caught up.
Oh no, Trey!
There's no way. That was weird. I didn't think we'd see a truck get caught up right there.
Only 40 seconds in, and I think he hit part of the back of the racing lane again.
He honestly might have, by the way that truck reacted here. We'll have to see in the replays, but watch this. He just launched that. He almost landed on top of the tabletop.
Oh, yeah, I mean, look at that sky wheelie right there.
I mean, that was instant. He didn't even have time to think about where he was at that moment.
I don't think so. I think he just hoped and prayed it landed back on all fours, but after an amazing beginning, he didn't have the middle or the end to show for it.
He did catch the end of that racing lane. And then right here, I mean, that little hill right there.
He's in the gas, and it just kicks him up onto its roof.
That's crazy. That's heartbreaking.
That is, I mean, so much potential. Obviously, a division champion. And it might be last place with how much time left on the clock. It is right now. It's a 9-5. Matthew Burnet's got to feel sick to his stomach in that Max D. But now there's only one left. He scored the most points this season, Trey. Son of a digger, Jake Galloway. The last driver out last season won the championship. That was Keegan Thompson. He was a division champion. He scored the most points. He got 2 event wins. That's all the same as Jake.
Well, who do you think's more nervous right now, Galloway or Fitzwater?
Fitzy.
You think?
Yeah.
I would be too, if I'm being honest. I mean, you always got to be nervous if your last opponent to beat is this guy.
I mean, yeah, you think about, look out. No! Nice save.
What a save.
But you think about, Jake doesn't really have to be nervous because this is kind of what he does, right? I mean, he's just out here to go out and go big and try and win, while Fitzwater has to sit there and watch this. If it's this, basically almost watching your demise, if it is your demise.
Yeah, it's got to be nervous. Nice. Oh, no.
Oh!
That broke something.
It broke. He does get it back on all fours, but how much is that going to slow him down, Trey?
His rear steer isn't going to be as effective as it normally would be, so the turning might be harder. So it honestly might affect him quite a bit.
We'll have to see what Jake can do with the Son of a Digger. He's still carrying momentum, still trying to do the crazy moves, but you can see right there with the turn, it's so hard. Oh.
I mean, that wheel still has power to it, but
does.
You can't control the way it turns, so...
Corkscrew! He did the corkscrew! With a broken part!
Alright, well, good enough, Jake. Good on you. Good job. Keep it going right here. Nice air right there. 10 seconds remaining. What's gonna do?
Oh, no. Trey, if I'm being honest, I don't think that was enough.
I think it was. I honestly don't think it was. I mean, kudos to Jake, though.
Yeah.
He did everything he possibly could have and beyond with a broken... Just watch this, though. I mean, he over-rotated it, and it landed right on that rear tire right there and just snapped it right there.
Not only the brake part, great presence of mind to throw it in reverse and save the truck.
Yeah, I mean, he did an excellent job. And right here, you just watch it. I mean, he doesn't have any control. You can see it turning in the opposite direction. Then this corkscrew right here on the broken tire side, too.
Yeah, that is amazing for Jake Galloway and the Son of a Digger. Definitely the highlight of his run. And then right here, this final move, I think he wheelies on the broken wheel, which sends him over.
Yeah, right there. Look at that. Just sent him right into that backflip ramp.
I think he wanted to carry Willie into that ramp or something, try and do something out of it. But
he might have been trying to flip over the back of it.
He might have been, but unfortunately, it's a 27-5. That means Zachary Fitzwater Sr. is your Season 2 World Finals champion. But Trey, the show is not over. As always, in World Finals history, there has to be an encore. And what better encore than the 3 Gravedigger drivers coming out into the floor?
Now, these are some classics right here, if I do say so myself.
Well, the first strikeout I have a little cheat sheet of the drivers that come out. This first driver, Nathan Stapleton.
All right, let's see how he can do here. He might want to get a little revenge on his freestyle run here, so no better place to do it than in an encore. You got nothing to lose.
This reminds me of a truck from like 2003, 2004, 2005. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
this is
classic.
This is a classic Gravedigger. Something that me and you would have grown up watching out on the track.
So far, I mean, what do you do here? You're driving the classic Gravedigger paint job in an encore. Do you respect it and take it easy, or do you go the classic Gravedigger way and just go all out?
Well, he's already got rid of the hood and the flag.
Well, never mind.
He did do
I guess that kind of answers it.
Have to see what more he has in plan right here in the Gravedigger.
He's gonna ease it over top. Is he parking it in the fountain? Oh.
We've seen this
no.
story last season with Max Ease.
He's he might be a little smaller than they thought it was.
He's in all right. And Trey, I see Stapleton running over to the sidelines.
I don't think I'd blame him there if I'm being honest with you.
He did his part of the encore, and I think it's time for the rest of the drivers to do their part, Trey.
Oh, he's sitting up in the grandstands with the fans right now. Who's out next, Joe?
I think, according to my sheet, it would be Zeitel.
Where's he at?
There he is.
Oh, there he is. I thought he had a little bit of stage fright, but he doesn't. The lights aren't on. That's different.
Going to lead them on for his part or something. I don't know, but that's like a truck you would see Pablo Huffbaker drive.
That's a Gravedigger ledge right there, if I do say so myself.
Was he just waving to Stapleton in the stands? Was that why he kind of started a little bit right there?
He might have been giving him a nod there for setting the truck up for him. You never know.
Oh, man. Oh, he's going to go. Not many people hit those crush cars tonight. Zeitel said I'll be the one.
Yeah, they more like turned around him, for being honest. Yeah, but Pablo Huffbaker. You think of Gravedigger drivers, he's definitely one of the top 3.
All right, well, what's Zeitel gonna do here?
He's parking it on the side of the ramp. Maybe not. Is he lining up to?
Oh, he's catching the hood.
Don't let it hurt you. Oh,
I think maybe he's testing the grip because of the hood there.
He might have been making sure it wasn't there.
Right. Oh, I hear another Gravedigger truck fired up, Trey.
Oh, we got 2 drivers out of the way. I think we know who the last one is, Joe.
Yep, this is Eli Bright in the Gravedigger. This was like a 2013 truck with those green rims Dennis Anderson would have been driving around that time, World Finals 14 or so.
The green rims were always nice to see. Kind of complimented in the truck in a way. Not a lot of people would think it would, but it was always one of my favorites. What are they? Oh, little love tap.
He's saying hi to Zeitel. Obviously, they have something planned, and he's saying good luck.
Yeah, they're making sure that he's ready for this.
He's saying, all right, you do your part, I'll do my part, and we'll do this right.
You got to think it's something crazy considering Stapleton got out of that truck pretty quickly there. Yeah. I mean, I've never seen that man run faster in my life to that sideline before the other truck
He's
got
up
out
there
here.
with the officials. He might be ready to jump down with them in case they need assistance, possibly.
Are they lining up to do what I think they're gonna do?
Trey, I'd be scared.
I'm scared right now. I'm clinching onto my seat. I'm not even out there, Joe.
Well, let's see what they have planned.
Oh, no way.
Oh no!
Yes.
It's carnage in the Gravedigger camp.
I can't believe they just did that.
Well, you know, Dennis Anderson has always wanted to do a fountain jump where the front wheels and the back wheels hit. They kind of flat fountain out in the opposite directions.
Look at this. He pretty much like speared him. Oh my goodness!
Either Eli was too late or Zeitel was too early. Luckily, no debris flew into the stands, but
look at the hood just flying right down. Oh my goodness!
That was enormous. Look at this.
I think what it was is, I think Eli was closer to the ramp, so he got in the air a lot quicker and a lot higher. And I hope Eli was ready for that impact.
Yeah, that was a hard impact. I want to look at this at full speed again from a different angle because this was something to watch.
Oh my god, I just took the tire right off.
That reminded me of like World Finals 11, except a lot more carnage on this onboard.
I remember that. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's insane.
It's kind of spearhead him, like you said. And all 3 Gravediggers, Staples truck, the best of them. But now it's time to look at the results. Fitzwater is the World Finals champion, Trey. Can you believe that?
Well, I mean, we talked about it all first season. He was so close, never got a win. This season, Joe, he has 2, and one of them was the World Finals.
And look at last season's champion Thompson getting a top 10. 9th Thompson would have won a lot better. The rookie, Nicholas Moorhees and Medusa, 8th place for him. A lot of good names on this front page. Laura Chung, unfortunate end early right there. Look at the Gravedigger drivers down here. Zeitel, the highest digger driver in 14th. Bright in 17th. Bright, McTrain, and Stapleton all tied at 23 for 17th, Trey.
Yeah, that's, I mean... that's kind of fitting. You got to think, 2 Gravedigger drivers and a Max D all matching each other. That might say something.
Well, that's the rest of the field. Matthew Burnett at the bottom with Brandon Beal, whatnot. What, Trey, an amazing season 2 of BeamNG Monster Jam it was. Looking forward to possibly a 3rd season if we decide to do one. We'll have to see how it goes, though. We might have to do one. Thanks everyone for watching Season 2. We'll see you guys next season.